He's accused of causing a crash on the Northway that killed 2 Shen students late last year and injured 2 other teens. Well, today, Dennis Drue was in court, and the court looked at statements Drue gave at the crash as well as his past problems behind the wheel. Brandon Lewis joins us now. He's live outside the Saratoga County Courthouse in Ballston Spa with more. Brandon?
Well, Jerry, the cases and hearings are still going on behind me. Right now, the morning portion is called a Huntley hearing. That's when the court reviews the statements that were made by Dennis Drue at the time of the crash, and the defense tries to see if they can get any of those statements thrown out as they head towards the September 30th trial. Today, an EMT was called to the stand to testify what she saw at the time of the accident, saying that she thought she saw signs of intoxication. Also, 2 troopers were on the stand. One of those troopers is still on the stand behind me being questioned by the prosecution. Both troopers and the court testified again that they are reviewing his intoxication level and looking at whether he consented for blood and alcohol testings. A little bit later on this afternoon, there's also something called a Malinaw trial. That's where the defense looks at his prior crimes and tries to get the court not to consider any prior crimes that Drue may have committed, and tries to the court does not consider that when they do end up going to trial. This is an all-day process. So we've already been told we likely will be here until at least 3 o'clock, if not a little bit later. The prosecution is still calling witnesses to the stand. Then the defense takes over if they want to call any witnesses to the stand, and this is only part 1 of 2 for today. So a very lengthy process as we head towards that trial date right now. The court could decide later on today or could push that decision off a little bit later on, but still a very developing and ongoing court process here in Ballston Spa. Reporting live in Ballston Spa, Brandon Lewis, CBS 6 News.
And Brandon, just curious, I know in the past when there have been court proceedings in this trial, in this case, some of the family members of the victims have been there in court. Did you happen to notice today if any of them were present?
People have been in and out all day long. Some of the victims' family members have been out with taking them to college and whatnot, so they haven't been here presently. But if they are here and want to speak, we will try to speak with them for the later newscasts.
All right, Brandon Lewis, thanks very much for that live report.